Hi Laurel and everybody else watching. I just saw Laurel's challenge video and I decided to do it. So I thought it would be fun to show what's on my desk before I actually start making the challenge project. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. And I do have to say, I feel like I'm cheating just a little bit because I happen to have a ton of card making stuff on my desk right now because I'm in the midst of making Father's Day cards for our troops. So I'll be donating them so that people in the military can send Father's Day cards back home to their family. So mostly masculine stuff, so it'll be challenged maybe to make something not so masculine with what I have here. So anyway, this is my pile of papers, some papers that I pulled from my stash that have a more masculine feel to them. So I've got a ton of paper. These are actually some of the cards that I made that will not be something that I use in the challenge, but they're just sitting here. I've got them in piles of 10 and my goal is to make 50, so I'm close. And then over here it gets a little bit scary. So back there I have some punches and a crimper that I've been pulling from. And then this pile, so I've got some cardstock here. Got my bag o' twine. And don't you think twine when you think masculine cards, so that's why that's out. This is a bag of scraps that I've been pulling from. Got some more stamps back here. Let's see. Some more stamps back here that I thought I might use. A couple of dies. Here's another stamp that I use that came in very handy. And this little pile back here is some new stuff that actually this might come very handy for the challenge project. So I've got some lace and some ribbon, some new twine. It's kind of yummy. These new leaves from Prima. Well, I don't know if they're new, but they're new to me. I saw Julie Faye Van Balzer coloring these on a Ustream and they looked really nice. So I got those. Got some beaded pearls, some more ribbon, some paints that were for a specific project, but those might come in handy. Some more ribbon here. Let's see what's back there. Oh, more punches, some card bases. There's some more stamps hanging out over here. I've got some ink, more stamps. This is the latest card that's going to go into the pile. I've got coffee. Hi, Dee Dee. More stamps. I've got this great Paris set that was not for the Father's Day cards, but for another project, so that might come in handy. I've got, this is for Carrie, an elephant from India. Let's see if I could focus. Wow, you get the idea. Didn't focus very well. But, and then hiding back there are my nesties. So I got a pile of nestabilities that I can use. Some more ink, and luckily my die cut machine happens to be on the desk right now, so I can use that. And then back there I've got a bunch of different tools that I can use. Oh, and up here I have some more, this is a little basket I keep with card bases to use. There's a let's see, a variety of colors of card bases and some seam binding that I colored. So yeah, it looks like I've got a pretty good decent amount of things that I can use to get creative with. So thanks for the challenge, Laurel, and let's see what I come up with. Bye. Hi Laurel. Hi everybody. I completed my projects. I actually ended up making 2 cards, and every single thing that I used on the cards came from my desk. So this is the first card, and let me zoom out here a little bit, show you the full view. So if we go to the top here, this little bow that I fashioned was from the new lace and the new twine that you saw on my desk, and that ribbon that goes down the center is that new velvet ribbon that I had. And then I use that France stamp set, as you can see there and there. And then the background paper that the stamped images are on is I had some multimedia paper on my desk, and I used those new paints to paint it. I painted the turquoisey paint and then kind of washed some of the white over it. And I had my little mini stapler, had black staples in it, and it was on my desk, so that worked out well. And that striped paper in the back is actually my Seven Gypsies tape, which is always on my desk. So see, back there is a Seven Gypsies tape, and over there is a little mini stapler. So these were all the things that were on my desk, and they came together to make this great card, which I really, really like. It was fun, and I kind of threw in a little extra challenge for myself, which was to either use some new techniques or use something that I've never used before on a card. And I don't think I've ever used paint on a card, and I've never fashioned a bow like that before, and I really like the way that came out. I'm probably going to use that one again. So that was my number 1 card, and this is the second card. Similar idea with that velvet ribbon going down the center, but totally different look. What I did with this one, I don't know if you remember, I had some seam binding. It was sticking in like that, and I had hand dyed this a while ago, not too long ago, but I had that sitting around waiting to be used. So there was a yellow one and an orange one, and I just basically cut them into strips that were about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches long. And I had, actually before that, I had cut out about, let's see, a circle about 2 inches. Let's see. Yeah, I used this circle punch to cut out a circle. So I punched that out, and then I put tape all over it, cut out the ribbon about 1.5 inches long, bunch of strips, and just stuck those down onto that tape. And then I used these button covers. Remember I showed you those. Those were brand new sitting on the desk. And I took that seam binding ribbon and I covered that button with it, and I really wanted a black center, so I took that VersaFine ink that I had on my desk, and that was kind of an afterthought, so I ended up coloring that ribbon after it was already on the button contraption, and it worked out really well. So I am really pleased. That was a lot of fun, Laurel. I really thank you for putting out that challenge. I really enjoyed it. So as a thank you, Laurel, I wanted to send you one of these cards. So let me know which one you like the best, and I'll pop it in the mail to you. So thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks again for the challenge, Laurel. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye-bye.